Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 focused PvP. For the third time now, let's attempt to start the video on the Mace, guys. Hi. It's been an unpleasant time. I've had a very rough time of things with starting this video. First fight was a hacker, second fight, the dude was literally invisible. Third fight, well, here we are. Let's hope that this goes a little better. So far so good. He doesn't appear to be a hacker. And there we go. Perseverance. That's what we needed to continue recording this. After so much. That's what we needed. Wow, his name. His name, though. Classy. It's like, why not? Why not? I mean, you could name your character anything and you choose that, of all things. I mean, if that's what you're into, then by all means go for it. I don't understand the point of getting off to your own character's name, but hey, who am I to judge? So, let's see what we've got. We got this guy coming on in, which means we've got a little time. I can show you what we're planning for the episode. We're planning a mace and a Greatlance this time. Leaving the Leo ring on for the sake of the Greatlance. I know we're not using it just yet, but soon enough. Tap, tap, tap. Perseverance, though. Oh, rolling R2. Really? Perseverance is worthless now. There we go. I'm surprised that that rolling R2 from last time actually hit me. He must have delayed just a tad. Good move on his part. Very good move. I would have had a clean dodge otherwise, and that would have been, well, better for me. Still, that was a nice little combo I got thanks to Perseverance. Fun skill to have. Really an amazing one to have. I wish that it was on the War Pick instead of Galvanized. I really do. Because I feel like it would benefit so much more for that. So much more from that than it does from, you know, like, it could be so much better. No. Wow, that reach. Okay, you run around way too much. You're really annoying to fight. Really? Oh, the ting. You run around so much, it's so annoying. Ugh, I hate chasing people. He took a more aggressive stance about halfway through the fight, and I do appreciate that because it actually let things finish up. But oh my god. The senseless running around, it's so annoying. Yes, I understand you're trying to throw off everything. You're trying to mix up the attacks and hide that you're switching weapons between your straight sword, your halberd, and your greatsword, ultra greatsword. I understand that you're trying to do that by running and spinning in circles without being locked on. I get it. But God, it's so annoying to watch. It's like, I'm gonna spin in circles. Whoa, what's happening? I'm switching weapons. Whoa. Like, you know? It looks ridiculous. Like, it looks ridiculous. It doesn't add much to the playstyle. I understand the reasoning for it. I understand why there is some merit to it on occasion. But oh my God. It just annoys me more than anything. Like, if someone's doing that, it makes me lose interest in fighting them, because it's like, okay, are you done fooling around now? A white ring. Well, that's rude. There we go. I do like your fashion. Not every day you see the white ring used for the sake of fashion. Alright. Get a few more fights with this, and then we'll swap on over to this little thing right here. Should be fun. It's got an interesting moveset. Its R2 is a charge that actually increases in length by charging your R2. And that's a separate charge than its skill charge, so it's got different timings on everything. So in a way, it's actually very similar to the Saint Bident. Because the Saint Bident, it's got its regular R2, and it's got the charge ability. So you can do some fun stuff. That said, I think this summon actually just failed, so we're just going to head back on up and resummon. Just because it's taking a while. Called it. Just saying. Just saying. Called it. Come on, phone. Charge. Ooh, that's cool. Marshmallow just downloaded on my phone the other day. It's pretty spiffy. It's also kind of cool how if you go into the system information settings and it shows you where you have which version of Android on your phone, if you tap on the thing that says Marshmallow and then you press and hold, it goes into like a Flappy Bird style game. I don't have a problem with it, I swear. I've only played it for like a little while. Oh, good, you got out of there in time. Nice. Ugh. I'm still dying, guys. It's a little worse than it was before, for the record. And I apologize for that. Give me a second. Blah. 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 Blah blah. Bum 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 bum. Okay. I don't know why I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna bother explaining it. We're gonna move on into the fight with whoever I'm fighting. Onikiri and Ubidachi. Yeah, about that. Nice parries, bro. Bro. Not to be confused with the fro, bro, but just bro. You gotta watch those parries, bro. Alright, time for the Greatlance. That is extremely awkward. I very much dislike the way that animation is. Like, that just looks bad. Okay, hyper armor starts way too late. Yeah, hyper armor starts way too late on that. Like, that is horrible. Like, that's really bad. Like, I'm already mid-swing, the spear's almost all the way out there, and the hyper armor's still not there. That's really bad. Never mind the slow startup speed. But the fact that the hyper armor isn't there until you're, like, almost finished with the attack? I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this one, guys. I'm thinking I'm not. Oh my god, I'm dying. My throat, it's killing me. Bleh. Oh my god. This just needs to stop. There's no real reason for it either. It's like, I'm not sick or anything. I mean, my allergies have been bothering me a little, so maybe that's the reason that it's sort of acting up. But this is just not fun. Who thought allergies were a good idea? Can I get a refund? What axe is that? No, that's a halberd. I swear, that's the most common cosplay that there is. Oh, aren't you fancy coming down with a plunge attack? Oh, good one. Really? Only 261? Yeah, that was a really poor move on my part. I shouldn't have gone for the R2 there. I know that that attack has way too much hyper armor to bother trading with, and I know I don't have any, and I knew that it would have killed me. It was a really bad decision on my part. Yeah, I don't like this weapon. I can easily say I do not enjoy it. The hyper armor takes way too long to start up, the animation for its R1 on two-handed is just bad, and the attacks themselves take a really long time to start. It requires a very defensive playstyle, and that does not mesh well with me. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And I hit only like 260 or something like that on him at one point in time. Like, how does that even work? I mean, I get it, he has a lot of defense because he's wearing some heavy armor, but that much? I mean, my attack rating with this thing is 450 for the sake of easy math. And I hit for less than half of that on what looked like it would have been a counter hit too. I should have known that I wouldn't be a fan of this weapon. Simply due to the fact that it has a lot of multi-hit attacks. Ugh. Yeah, too many charges. I'm not a fan. And yes, well, what is it? Good job. Good job. Congratulations. I don't like this weapon. I'm not a fan. Too many multi-hit attacks. I don't like multi-hit attacks, for starters. I don't know if you guys have ever heard me mention this. It's just something that I'm not a fan of. There are too many instances where I've used them in the past, where I've just slid off the side of my opponent, or don't get the main final hit of damage because, as I've said, I slid off my opponent. Like, it just happens way too often for me to ever really enjoy using them or trust them. And, I mean, the charge skill, that's one thing. That's a skill. I'm fine with that being multi-hit attack just for the sake of it being unique. But when its R2s are also charges, I'm not a fan. And its attacks take so long to start. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over. I just can't get over how much I dislike this thing. It's pretty much everything I hate. No wonder you guys wanted to see me use it. Wow, not even a guaranteed 2-hit combo. And that's another issue with multi-hits. Stupid easy to parry. About time we got a win. Jeez. I didn't deserve that win. Didn't deserve that win at all. This thing is just gross. I'm sure there are some of you out there who are really big fans of it. And that's all well and good for you guys, but... Ugh. I can't wait to stop using it. Like, this is one of the few weapons I am probably never going to want to pick up again until I'm forced to showcase it. Like, that's how much I don't like this thing right now. Because it just is not enjoyable for me. Like, I understand why I've never seen this thing in use. Like, the Lothric long spear, that's fine. That's one thing. Because it's got a very different moveset than this. I mean, yeah, I could rely on rolling attacks. Aww. You have to start the attack so far in advance to be close to your opponent with the actual swing. And they can actually just strafe around you because it's so slow. Ugh. Man. Who thought this would be a good idea for a weapon? Oh my god. It's just so bad. I can't get over it, guys. I can't. Slow starts for its attacks. Hyper armor doesn't activate until later in the attacks. Range is good. Damage is okay. but the startup to its attacks are slow that someone can literally just strafe around to the side and it will miss. It's begging to be parried because most of its attacks are multi-hit attacks. I'm looking at the running attack. I'm looking at the skill, I'm looking at the R2. Like, the only attack that's not going to be a multi-hit is going to be your R1, and that takes a really long time to start up. It's not even a guaranteed 2-hit. It's that slow. Most ultra great swords, all ultra great swords are going to be a guaranteed 2-hit. But this one? Nope. Like, it's bad. That's just really bad. Let's use the mace. And this on a rare occasion, and just finish out the video so I never have to pick this thing up again. Hello, Ash. Let's get another good fight. A little bit of lag on there, Ash. Little bit of lag. Good fight, though. I'll take it. But a little bit of lag. Kane, huh? No? Okay. Alright, let's figure out what we're going to use next time. Let's see. Maybe the Hollow Slayer? Maybe. What to do? Maybe the Pontiff. That could be fun. Pontiff Scythe. Pontiff Knight Scythe. And then for my other weapon, maybe the Great Knife. We will determine that down the line. And that's another issue with multi-hits. That 76 damage was so worthwhile. So yeah, next time we're maybe going to be using the Corvan Great Knife. Corvian. Not Corvan, Corvian. I can read, I swear. I just read it wrong for a good, 60 plus hours while playing through my first playthrough and second playthrough. Whoops. Whoops. Never stopped to really look at the name. These things happen. But yeah. Possibly using the Corvian Great Knife and the Scythe. Dude, you need to stop freaking out. Get out of the corner. I'm amazed I actually hit with that. There we go. Yeah, I'm amazed I hit with that running attack, or that charge, or whatever that was. Whatever type of multi-hit charge that was, I'm amazed that I hit with it. Shelby. I knew Shelby back in the day, back in high school. Many moons ago. She was in my auto tech class. She was smart. She was tiny. Like, tiny, tiny. But she was good at what she did. She was great at working on cars. Like, really, really good at it. I wonder what she's up to. I haven't heard from her in years. Funny how random things will, you know, make you think of people. Like, oh, you know, their names. What is that, a dark sword? You're gonna be buffing it, I'm assuming. Ah. Shame I didn't have more stamina. And again, multi-hit attacks are the best. Got hit by 2 of my multi-hits, and then was able to roll away from the 3rd while I was still charging into him. Multi-hit attacks, everybody. They are 10 out of 10. But maybe I just need to get good, get better at using them. That's a possibility. That could very well be. But I don't like them. I don't like this thing. Is there a time and a place for it? Sure. Is it okay at chasing people down in comparison to other weapons? Sure. It's got really long reach, and that's a good thing for it. It is still a multi-hit attack, but it's better than nothing. That wasn't bad. That was not a bad one. I handled that well. Ate the jump attack with perseverance, and it was worthwhile. But anyway, guys, that's where we're gonna end things. We did decent towards the end there. I'm still not a fan of that weapon at all. Do not like, do not want. Not for a very, 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 very long time, unless it gets patched, and then I'll try it out. But in the meantime, no. Staying away from that for a long time. It is what it is. Either way, though, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time.